the most toxic belief when it comes to relationships, or even friendships, by the way, any kind of human connection, is this whole mindset of you will complete me. We see it in the movies, right? It's all beautiful. It's like someone who's like broken inside and they just struggling through life, and they find that partner. They see the person for the first time and the camera zooms in. There's the sun behind them, sparkles and glamour. And it ends with this happy ending of them being together, completing each other, right? It's the wedding scene. I was lost before I met you. I was just a half, lost in this world, until I found my second half. And now we are whole. I complete you and you complete me. And everyone cries and it's beautiful and we clap. Yet if you actually think about this whole idea, how toxic is that? Literally, that's the foundation of a toxic relationship. Why? Because what's the implication? I'm not good enough on my own. I'm not whole. I'm just a little half. And I'm seeking my soulmate, my other half, somewhere out here in this world. I hope they're in the same city as me, or I'm screwed. Where's my soulmate, my twin flame? I must find them. I'm on a quest to find the other piece of the puzzle. Terrible. Let's just say you find that other piece. What happens then in the relationship? Oh, great. You found your other half. Not only will that create, first of all, tons of neediness and desperation, but say you get into a relationship with that person, the next thing that's going to kick in immediately is fear of loss. I'm whole now, but what if they leave me? Then I'm a half again. Oh, no. And it'll translate into manipulation. Tons of manipulation, attachment and manipulation. More often than not, unconscious, where you are going to try to manipulate your partner into staying with you because you fear that if they leave, you're back to being a half. And if they're in the same mindset, it's the same thing. Usually it's both parties. There's all this unconscious manipulation trying to trap each other there because there's that fear that, hey, if they leave, I'm back to not being good enough. Extremely toxic. Instead, realize, and this is done through inner work and letting go, that you are good enough, that you are whole. And what is love? It's two whole people coming together, and there's a certain synergy that happens called love. Otherwise, it's attachment. When you understand this too, you realize that most people have never actually experienced love. They only experience attachment and craving. They experience that neediness and attachment first. It's like, I really wish I was with this person. They would complete me. Oh, I'm so needy and desperate. And even if they get the person, it's a continuation of that neediness. But now combined with the fear of loss. Stay with me. Please don't leave me. Stay with me. Oh, what if they leave me? What can I do to try to keep them there? Even in terms of relationship advice, people are like, hey, I need advice for my relationship. What can I do to keep my partner attracted? What can I do to keep them with me? Are there any tips and tricks to keep them? I don't want them to leave. It's the whole same thing. It's the same dynamic. How toxic is that? Key perspective to sink into is, hey, what if you were alone the rest of your life? What if the universe came to you and said, you, forever alone? What would get triggered within? Oh no, I'm not good enough for me. Could you be okay with that? All those sensations that get activated, that's what you want to let go of. Now, does that mean intention-wise, aim to be alone? Of course not. But as soon as you are no longer triggered by this perspective of being alone forever, then you can actually take proactive, healthy action in terms of getting into a relationship. And it will not be motivated by this neediness and craving, followed by manipulation. And that's the whole dynamic of neediness, if you think about it. What do? We take a part of ourselves and we place it behind this wall, this barrier, right? You can think of it like this, okay? This is neediness. You are a little Pac-Man, where you take a part of you and you place it behind a wall. You're like, I'm not good enough. There's a void within, a dark hole inside my soul. But if I could just, and this wall could be anything, get a partner and be in a relationship, then I would be whole again. If I could just accomplish X amount of success, then I'll get the missing piece back and I'll be whole. So it's this self-generated lack, where you choose, I'm not good enough as I am. I'm putting the part of me behind this wall, and then you chase it. As opposed to, no, I am whole as I am. And sure, I can go after this goal, but before or after, I'm whole and nothing affects my self-worth. The insanity of neediness is just baffling. It's no different than me saying this. Everyone, I'm incomplete right now, but when I hold this pen, I am enhanced. Look how much better I am. The solution was I just had to hold the pen. See, I was incomplete, and then the barrier was holding the pen, which gave me access to the missing piece, and I'm now complete. Am I a better person now that I'm holding this pen? Or is it the same me holding the pen? It's the same me. Same with neediness. I'm single. I'm incomplete. Relationship. Woohoo! It's the same you. I have no money. I need money. I have money. I'm not good looking. I wish I was better looking. I'm better. Insane, no? That's what we all do. If you feel enhanced by how much money you have, you're holding the money pen. If you feel enhanced by being in a relationship, you're holding the relationship pen. If you feel enhanced by the friends you have, you're holding the friendship pen. If you feel enhanced by your looks, you're holding the looks pen. But it's the same thing. What about, no, I'm enhanced, I'm good enough before, I'm good enough after. Nothing can enhance me, nothing can diminish me. I have money, great, it's the same me who has money. I don't have money, it's the same me who doesn't have money. I'm in a relationship, it's the same me in a relationship, same me out of a relationship. But it's the same me. Nothing enhances you or diminishes you unless you let it and you decide so, unless you create this lack. Now, let's go back to your relationship with the present moment. Here's the other catch with neediness. There's only one thing that will ever satisfy neediness. Can you guess what it is? It's one word. More. That's it. So, let's just say, you're like, you know what, if I just had X amount of money, I'd finally be complete and happy. Let's just say you get it. So you're holding the money pen. You'll get a glimpse of the money. Then the fear of loss kicks in. But then you'll notice the neediness stays. It doesn't get satisfied even if you were to accomplish that goal. Why? Because you've addicted yourself to that state. You've all heard of your comfort zone, right? Yeah? Well, the more you need something, the more you experience neediness, the more neediness becomes your comfort zone. So even if you were placed in a situation where it's like you have everything you need, you're still going to experience it because it's what you're addicted to. So once more, your relationship with the present moment follows you. Be very careful of what that relationship is like. The same with this is not good enough, this is not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. No matter what you get, you're going to find a way to feel this is not good enough. And then it truly messes with you, by the way. Right? For me, I'm saying this because this used to be me. And I chased all the external pens. And I got them all, despite the self-sabotage. I got the approval pen, I got the money pen, I got the travel pen, the friendship pen. And what I realized is the more pens you collect, you get those little egoic boosts. Then there's all the fear of loss, and then you realize it didn't work. And that's even scarier than not getting those external pens. When you're at the bottom and you don't feel full and fulfilled, and you look externally, and you're like, it's because I'm not in a relationship, I don't have money, I don't have this or that. You can find excuses for why you feel that way. It's actually easier to feel unhappy when you have shitty external circumstances. It's a lot easier. But say you fix all those external situations and you still feel unhappy, what does success do? It robs you of your excuses. You have nothing to blame anymore. So you're like, wait a minute, I have everything I thought would make me happy and fulfilled. Why do I still feel this way? And it really messes with you. And this is also why you hear me talk about, kind of cheesy, But the road to enlightenment is paved with disillusionment. The more you realize this didn't work, it didn't work, it didn't work, the closer you are to giving up on that strategy. And you don't have to wait for this. You can simply reflect back on your life. Reflect back on all the things you thought would work, but didn't. The classic example doesn't apply as much now, but back in the day, there was a lot of hype around getting a new phone. Back in the old iPhone days. iPhone 3, 4, 5, 6, there was tons of hype around getting a phone. You would look forward to that phone, and when you buy it, I remember I'd go to the store at the time, and they'd give you the box, and they're like, would you like to open the box, sir? You do the honors. Like, it was like a very prestigious thing. And you'd open the box, and you'd see the phone, and you're like, whew. And they're like, that's right, sir. You have the iPhone 5 now. You are an iPhone 5 person. It's like, yes. I remember, no joke, anticipating the release of that iPhone 5. I was like, yes, yes, yes. You got it. And for the first few weeks of having that iPhone 5, I was so careful with it. Like, I would go back home and I'm like, okay, are you okay there? Okay. Don't want to hit it too hard. It's an iPhone 5. But then, what happens after a few weeks? Meh, it's just a phone. Can't wait for the iPhone 6. That's going to complete me, this old iPhone 5. And then the same thing happened with the 6. You got the 6, first 3 weeks, then this old thing. When's the iPhone 7 coming out? For all of you, you've already accomplished a lot of those things you thought would make you happy. You have. And then you realize it didn't work, and then you double down on the next thing. More. And that's what this neediness always convinces you of. It's just always out of reach. You know what? You got some, but you were a little naive. You thought a little bit would make you feel fulfilled. You need a little bit more, and 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 it's just endless. And you turn in, energy-wise, too, into this golem of a human, right? With the precious. It's like more, the precious. It's terrible. So break out of that. Like I said, a first, still surface level step is sink into those perspectives. What if I were to never have it? Could I be okay with being with me? Even on a relationship level, what's your relationship like with yourself? We rarely bring our awareness to this. We're always like, what's my relationship with my friends, my parents, my family, my partner, etc., the people I'm dating? Well, what about with you? What's it like to date you? Currently, you're dating you. Currently, you are married till death to you. What's that like? Again, spending time alone with yourself, no distraction. Having dinner alone with yourself. Can you do it? That's the most boring person to have dinner with, me. Ugh. Try it. Say you're single, you live alone. Have dinner with no distraction. Put your phone away as if you were at a restaurant. No TV, nothing, and just quiet. You and your plate. And you're dating you. Are you having a jolly good time? Or are you just like, what's it like? Guess what? That's the foundation that's going to dictate the relationships you're in after. If you have a toxic relationship with you, you're not going to have healthy relationships externally. That's the most important one, the relationship with you. Do you love yourself? Do you respect yourself? Most people don't. A good test, too, in terms of self-respect and self-love, by the way, is, again, I have children now, but the mindset that I always kind of filter everything that's going on through my head is, if I wouldn't say it to my kid, don't say it to me. If you wouldn't say it to someone you love and care about, don't say it to you. Audit all your thoughts then. That little voice in your head. Would you say that to someone you love and care about? Probably not. Right? When we fail and it's like, oh, I tried to do this, I couldn't do it. That little voice, you suck. You're so pathetic. All these years of patheticness. You should have been aborted, you worthless piece of shit. You're like, okay, would you say that to your kid? No. It's like, you should have been aborted. Sadly, our state didn't allow it. Right? It's like, no, you wouldn't say that. The same with even how you motivate yourself. How do you motivate yourself? Step it up, loser. You said you would do it. Is that how you treat your kid? No. So are you treating yourself that way? You make a mistake, people self-attack, experience guilt for years. Is that what you do to your kid? No. If your kid was in trouble and suffering, would you do whatever it takes? Yeah. Yet we don't do that for ourselves. We just take it. Baffling, no? Right? In terms of resourcefulness too, I always like bringing this example to the forefront where, say, hypothetically right now, you knew that if you committed to taking a certain amount of action, you could accomplish XYZ goal that is authentic to you and that you're after. But you keep procrastinating, right? Putting it off, maybe even putting it off for years. Let's say hypothetically you were now transported into jail. You're in prison, and it's not the good kind of prison. Bad shit's gonna go down. And they come up to you and they're like, well, there is a bail. The price is you have to stop procrastinating on this. You would immediately take action. Why? Because it's a big deal. You don't want to stay in jail. You're like, this is a big deal. I got to get out. Well, why are you not a big deal to begin with? Why are you not just as big of a deal? We're like, no, it's just me. I'll just take it. No, respect yourself. Love yourself, respect yourself. That's all part of the relationship you have with you. Do things alone as well. And trust me, when you have that, again, a fluffy idea of self-love, feeling complete and whole, it's extremely attractive. And it eliminates all neediness, right? A strategy to eliminate neediness is give yourself what you need. I want this partner to be complete. Give yourself that completeness. Now there's no longer neediness. I want to do this to feel good. Make yourself feel good. Now there's no longer the neediness. I compare it to, even on an external level, emotional masturbation. Not real masturbation, emotional. Where if you think of neediness, what is it really like? It's as if we were all born thinking we don't have hands. So we're conditioned this way. It's like, I have no hands, and we all really want to come. So what are we doing? We're going up to other people like, hey, make me come. Can anyone I really need to come. Somebody, come on. I'm needy, I need to come. That's neediness. And even if you get in a relationship, it's like, oh, you'll make me come, I'll make you come, great. Oh, but if they leave me, who's gonna make me come? The whole process is, well, and this is letting go, it's realizing you have hands. You can make yourself come. You don't need another person to make you come. You can make yourself come. Now, does that mean then you're not going to, oh, well, it would be good to share this experience with someone else? Sure. But if they're like, nah, I'm still going to come. That should happen on a vibe level. I'm complete. Hey, you want to hang out? Nope. Well, I'm still complete. Hey, you want to be my friend? Nope, still complete. I need money to come. I need success to come. No, you can still come. It's a basic human, you could say, skill and right to just, you can make yourself come. Now that's externally, but also internally. All of you can make yourself feel complete and whole. You don't need anything else. The same thing. Right now you believe you have no hands. You have hands.